Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, and it's September 13th. We got not really anything except for the NFIB Small Business Index. This is kind of the confidence level for the small businesses, which is important primarily because they make up the bulk of the employment out there. So back in July, we had a 94.6 points on the index level, and it dropped to 0.2 points to 94.4. And a lot of this is stemming from elections, just the unclarity as to who becomes elected and as to what kind of influence that new president might have on the economy and where things might go. So obviously there's a little bit of concern with the elections, with the uncertainty going on, and that's kind of brought down the confidence level of a lot of the small business owners out there. Let's take a look here. We got most of our news going to be market headlines. Stock market's currently down quite a bit. Actually, Dow was down over 200 after finishing up over 200 yesterday. And a lot of that was due to the dovish comments that Lael Brainard had mentioned. As you may have heard me talking about yesterday, later in the morning, Lael Brainard was going to speak. She's a Fed governor. And she's a dovish one, so there's concern with all the hawkish talk that if she comes in with a hawkish tone, that they might indeed go ahead and have the rate hike in September. But with her dovish comments that came out, that Fed funds futures dropped dramatically down to about 15% from like around 24% chance. Everybody's got obviously different forecasts of the Fed funds futures, but the one that released by the main bureau out there dropped it down to about 15% after her comments came in. Now, also some reports came in from the IEA talking about that there's a global slowdown in demand for oil that's being produced. OPEC's not able to control outside the cartel as to producing, so there might be oversupply, which would bring down prices of oil as well. Of course, as we mentioned, elections are kind of playing a role with the uncertainty going in there. But, you know, the bond market and a lot of the other markets are doing okay. Up until earlier, just a few moments ago, some comments came out from some very well-respected hedge fund managers, Dalio and Singer, basically saying some very bearish comments, even on the bond markets. And this is on the heels of another bond auction going on later today. And basically now investors are really confused as to where to put their money. Basically, they're saying that stuff that we're seeing today with what the central bankers are doing around on a global level, that they could be very dangerous to have. So now people are pulling money out, not only the equity markets, now they're pulling it out of the bond market, which you'll kind of see right here. So we were initially hanging around about 0.0 from where we were yesterday, and now we're down to about 28 basis points and even below the 100-day moving average, which we haven't been at this level for quite some time. So if we can rebound and pull back a little bit and stay above the 100-day moving average, it'll help us. But our next, probably our next level will be right around the 103 level, and then it could drop even further down to about 102.80-ish range here. So right now, pricing has worsened just today, even from yesterday where we were. Now, yesterday, don't get fooled by this. We had a bond rollover. We had actually closed up 9 basis points. But with the bond rollover, when they basically restart everything and recalculate, there's no price changes. It's showing on the chart here as negative 22 basis points. So right now we're down about 28 basis points, and hopefully we can hold this because people are spooked investors are spooked. They have no inclination as to which direction they're going because of the comments and from these respected individuals out there. So we're kind of a standstill right now as to with investors where they want to move their money, whether it's back in equity markets or back into bonds, which have always been a safe keeping, but with the comments from some of these well-respected hedge fund managers, now they're having second thoughts on that. All right, folks, stay tuned. It's going to be very volatile, so expect some volatility here this week. Remember, Thursday we do have quite a bit of data coming in to go over, and then some on Friday. All right, folks, have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.